1-0 win away from home, really hard fought. What's your thoughts at the end of that one?
Yeah, it's a brilliant win away at Nantwich. It's always a tough place to come. We've played here for a few years now and don't think we've won that many times, so for to pick up a win here and obviously get a clean sheet as well, fantastic.
Another game where we dominated most of the possession, but this time we really kept it tight at the back, didn't it? It's really important to keep concentrated all the way through in games like that.
Yeah, that's one of the massive things we need to concentrate on. We're always going to dominate possession against most teams, and the gaffer's always on to us, saying can we sort of box them off, keep it secure at the back, because we're going to keep the ball for a lot of the time, and see, that's the only way they're going to score if we switch off at the back. So we've just got to make sure we organise like we did today.
There's been a lot of talk about the away form and the lack of wins away from home as well. So psychologically for the team, how important do you think it is to get this one today?
Massive, massive. You see, that'll breed confidence into the group. Lads went back in, we're buzzing. Sort of took that sort of voodoo off us a little bit. There'll be a lot of people looking in the league and looking at that result, and it's a great result. Anyone that comes to Nantwich and picks up 3 points, it's a huge result for us. So yeah, the away wins, we're back on track with it.
For yourself personally, you had a very frustrating pre-season with the injuries. How pleased have you been to be back in the starting line these last 2 games, and how relieved are you to be back in the swing of things again? Yeah,
it's been really frustrating watching the lads throughout pre-season. Getting fit. I don't mind the fitness side of things and stuff like that. So I missed out on all of that and obviously all the games. So it was frustrating, but I've done loads of work with Andy Morse. I need to thank Andy Morse for getting us back, nice and fit and ready for when I'm called up on to be put straight in, and managed to play okay.
Obviously no Shawsey in the first team group at the moment, but Gary Little's slotted in really well, hasn't he? How are you finding playing with him at the back?
Fantastic. Gary's played in the Football League for years, so to play alongside him is it's an absolute pleasure. So I just want to be like a sponge and take as much as I can from him.
Looking ahead to Monday's game against Nantwich Town, obviously we know how big that game is. What's the sort of thoughts of the team going into that one?
We all know how big the Nantwich game is. It's huge. Local derby, so we're already talking about it straight after the game for how big of the game that's going to be. There's a few new lads in the squad, so they all know about it, and we'll make sure we turn up there and get 3 points.
Just finally a message for the fans, how important do you think they're going to be on Monday?
Huge, massive, but they'll turn out in the numbers like they do every single week and back us, and hopefully we put a performance on to give them something to cheer about, which we will.